Howdy, howdy. Welcome back to another video. It's the 30th of September. It is 5 minutes past 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Welcome back. I've got a poem here called The Choice Is Mine by Abimbola Alabi. Published January 2018. Looks like a shortish poem. I'll read it out and we'll go from there. The choice is mine. Life may not let me choose my lot, but whether I'd be happy or not, that is my choice. To leave hurtful memories behind or allow them to bother my mind, the choice is mine. To fret over a mistake when it's done, or learn from it and move on, the choice is mine. To be bothered by all that people say or ignore them and go my own way, the choice is mine. To hide my feelings, pent up, unspoken, or to say my mind and ease the burden, the choice is mine. To enjoy what I've been able to gain or ungratefully regard it with disdain, the choice is mine. Sometimes I won't get to pick my lot, but whether I'll be happy or not will always be my choice. Golly, that was a good one. I like that. The choice is mine. To leave hurtful memories behind or allow them to bother my mind. The choice is all fucking yours. To enjoy what I've been able to gain or ungratefully regard it with disdain. Fuck. Sometimes I won't get to pick my lot, but whether I'll be happy or not, the choice will be mine. Talk about accountability. Talk about ownership. Talk about self-respect. The choice is mine. That's actually a really, really good poem. I'm just gonna look up this poet, but yeah. Alright, so it looks like an African. Yeah, there's not too much to him. But he's African, he's black. I just see a photo of him. It doesn't have a blurb about who he is or anything. Talk about ownership. Everything that happens in my life is my fault. My fault. I like saying that everything that happens to me and how I react to it is my choice. I think there's a great deal about maturing that I've learned is that I cannot control. There's certain things I can control and that I can't. But everything that happens in here and in the way that I feel or the way that I react is my choice. And I always talk about things I struggle with, and that is often something I struggle with, is the way that I react to something, whether it bothers me or not, whether it hurts my feelings or not, whether it ruins my day or not. It comes back down to me and no one else. I think I have a lot of disagreements with certain friends about how an individual is compared to the society. And I always say that the individual is a lot more stronger than what that person may think they are when it comes to dealing with issues. I have a friend that's a psychologist, and we have a lot of disagreements, but we respect each other's position on certain arguments. But I always come from a place where I think I know that I was able to deal with a lot of issues regardless of my environment. She takes more of a stance that that a lot of issues can be fixed externally, which helps the individual. But I like the idea that the individual can control a lot of or can fix a lot of their situations by fixing themselves and understanding that they have a lot more control, a lot more power, a lot more will than maybe relying on medication or relying on fucking the world or society changing for them, that they can change it within themselves. But there are pros and cons to both arguments. But I like this idea. I like this poem. The choice is mine. The choice is mine. The choice is mine. It keeps repeating it to remind you that you are strong. You are. I don't want to say fierce, but you can face a lot of life's trials and tribulations, and you can deal with them purely by having a bit more willpower. And standing on your own 2 feet, fixing up your backbone, standing up tall instead of relying on everyone else to change their how they approach you, and yeah, I love it. Great poem. The choice is mine. I'll put the poet's name in the thing if you want to have a read. I think he's got a few more things, a few more poems he's published. But yeah, great poem. The choice is mine. All right. Deuces. I'll see you guys tomorrow.